right, we've been talking about this in our newsroom. We're really excited about it. This weekend, audiences will have the chance to enjoy an original performance from Ballet Palm Beach. Here to tell us all about their production of Queen Esther is Colleen Smith, the founding artistic and executive director of Ballet Palm Beach. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Queen Esther, such an iconic story, obviously, that many people can resonate with, but then to translate that into ballet. Talk about that process.
Well, it's just such a fascinating story, and it's full of drama. So
Yes.
that makes it a little easier, you know, to take it to ballet. But it is a story that I've been working with for very many years. I used to have a ballet school based on that story called the Esther Center, which has transformed itself into Ballet Palm Beach. So it's just it's a very timely story because today is Purim.
Yes.
The day that we celebrate the story of Esther from the Bible. So it's a perfect holiday presentation.
Yeah, we were just talking about that too today. We were just looking at some video here. It looks very nice visually, the costuming, everything. So just tell us a little bit about what goes into preparing dancers and performers for something like this.
Well, since we were recreating this from a 2023 production, this wasn't quite as intimidating as the 2023 production where we created it from scratch. But the dancers and I have been working on it since the beginning of the new year, since the beginning of 2026. And we are ready to go and load into the theater. We have all the ballet company members plus 12 students from the school. So it's a great opportunity for people to see what we do from, you know, the most advanced dancers to the littles.
Sure.
So
Okay.
cool.
And not giving away too much because we want to make sure people go and have a sense of wonder. Talk a little bit about that drama. You alluded to people who may know the story or may
yes.
not.
Well, if they don't know the story, it's a wonderful, wonderful story. It's about a queen who didn't really want to be a queen. She was a Jewish girl and she was being raised by her cousin. And he told her, keep your identity as a Jew a secret because the king is looking for a new queen. And he was the king of Persia. Persia is the modern day Iran, as you know. So, and then the king is persuaded by this horrible conspirator, Haman, that he wants to annihilate all the Jews. And Esther has to be courageous enough to go to him and beg for him to reverse that order. So it's a very dramatic story. In the end, Esther wins out with her cousin Mordecai, who has raised her. So it's pretty great.
All right, great. And for people who have never been to a ballet performance, right, they may have been to plays or live theater. What's different about ballet? I know you're very passionate, obviously, and you could go on for days about it. But quickly try to tell people why ballet resonates when telling a story.
I think that sometimes words get in the way, and that movement is our first natural language. Before we can speak, we can move, and before there was language, there was movement. So everybody doesn't really realize how much they use movement to communicate with one another, but I think it's important. In this story, though, people will have an opportunity to hear some words because we have a wonderful rabbi, Bruce Benson, who does some narration. So that's helpful. So this is a great first ballet.
Hey, you convinced me. I love that explanation. Very good. And lastly, are there any other shows coming up people should know about?
Oh, after we do Queen Esther, we're doing Carmen, and then we do Giselle in May. So please come and see us.
And the details are right there on your screen of where you can go. The Rinker Playhouse, Friday at 7 p.m., Saturday, Sunday. Tickets available now. Thank you so much for coming by. Always love hearing about this type of stuff. And go to our website, WPBF.com, or you can download our free news app if you want to share this with someone or go yourself.